Is that what your shirt is?
No, but it's just cool. Check this out.
Okay.
You take that.
Okay.
You got anything to say for yourself, or you just?
I don't know. Where's the volume? Okay, there it is.
I was bad
I feel like we shouldn't be like say hi.
Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Why don't you?
Okay. What's up, everybody? Well, I wasn't doing it until you pointed it out, which is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even notice it until you started fixing your pants. Then you're like, "Oh, guys, this is normal. This isn't weird." Okay, I think you're like pulling from the wrong piece from my argument. Like that wasn't really the main point of my argument.
Yeah. So in other news, here's the news. Let's get some news in here. News report. There's been a repeated collection of stabbings, cuttings, and gashings that have happened in our neighborhood in the past few months. Mostly on the playground of the elementary school when they're at recess.
What? No. That's not true.
Which is really interesting because Joe happens to come home often around recess time with a machete drenched in strawberry jam, and he's like, I just had a big piece of toast, and he's like, this is my jam knife, and he pushes it. But here's the thing, who has just jam on toast? Usually you have peanut butter.
I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Well, that's what you say. But now my conspiracy is that if that was really jam on that knife, you would also have a knife with peanut butter on it, and you don't.
But if I'm allergic to peanut butter, why would I have a...
Well, yeah, but that's obviously what somebody who wanted that's an easy excuse. Everyone knows.
Charlie, you've been living with me for 3 years
I've never even seen you eat peanut butter. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You see me have allergic reactions to peanuts.
No.
Yes.
I've seen you be like, oh, I'm not feeling too well. I think I might have gotten exposed.
I couldn't breathe, Charlie. What do you mean?
That didn't happen. And anytime, I've never seen you sick. I've never seen you not feeling well. In fact, you seem like you've been in better health as of late. And I don't trust it.
This feels like it's a setup. You're just trying to paint the picture to make me look as terrible as possible.
Well, I am an artist. Artists love to paint pictures.
You don't paint.
I do paint.
You have your crazy person sketches on the wall.
I have 4 or 5 paintings. You
you used to have signs in here that said "Help me, help me, help me," and ha ha ha, like the Joker, and I had to take them down because I was Charlie, this is a bad self-image. You look crazy right now. Yeah, and then you do this and you shut down and you stop talking to me. You can't just ignore me when I say things that make you uncomfortable and that you don't like. It's a weird thing to do.
Stop making me uncomfortable. it's supposed to be we're in my space.
In your space, yeah, because you want me to be in the creepy room with all the freaky drawings.
There's no freaky drawings.
There's freaky drawings everywhere, Charlie. I don't the camera cannot see past on the fourth wall. But let me tell you, this fourth wall, I do not like it.
It's not even a wall. I destroyed the wall. It's just an empty hole now, out to outside. That way I could get the camera back far enough to get this angle. But you had an experience on the New York subway recently.
I did. It was I was just on the subway, on my way home after a long day's work, and I sat next to a man because I was tired, and it was an empty.
So you sat next to this man because you were tired?
Yeah, it was the only open spot. I'm yeah, okay. And then he quickly bolted up and ran directly across from me and sat down, and he started going for just constantly. And it was a little, I don't know what it means, but it was I feel in his mind it's when you crush people in your mind, he was doing that, but with
maybe you came over with a big stink and he was
the stink. I didn't stink. If anything, he stunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of mean.
But he was doing it for a while, and then we get to my stop, and he was sitting right next to the door that I had to go across to leave, and I was just standing there, and the door wasn't opening for a while because sometimes the subway the wait a little bit at the station, and then the doors open and you can leave.
Yeah.
And then so I'm basically just standing across from this man, like as far as we are, just like standing over him, looking down with a straight face. He's like in my face, going like that, and it was like I was just trying not to react, and it was like a minute, and it was really scary. Well, it wasn't scary, but it was like I just
So you were scared.
It scratches my brain and keeps me up at night wondering what was going on, like what he was thinking was happening.
I thought he told you that he cursed you.
No, I was like,
You just assumed?
I'm like, I don't know what else it could be. He had angry, like, you know when like people get angry and they like it's like a cartoonish frown, like that's what he had. He had like a cartoonish angry face against me, like all his wrinkles were activated. It was really like I saw hate in his heart.
Maybe he's a hateful guy.
I just don't know I don't know what I did. And
Maybe you stunk. There's nothing wrong with stinking.
but he wasn't swishing it like this wouldn't get the smell away. He was just specifically flicking at me.
He was what?
Flicking.
I mean, maybe I don't know, man. I just don't think that necessarily means you were cursed.
I don't know. I'm just like keeping all the cards on the table. Like I don't.
But you came to me when you told me this story the first time, and he was like, "You cursed. I got cursed on the subway by a guy." And you just said that.
Well, because I need to have the clickbait thumbnail so you listen to my conversation,
It's not a clickbait.
or else you'll like move on to something. You'll walk out of the room and you'll start watching like TikToks or something.
Because
like
you say the most boring shit. You'll come in, you'll knock on my door to ask me some stupid ass question, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, this guy." Like, what should I eat for breakfast? I'm like, why don't you just pick your own breakfast? Like, why don't you go in and eat some toast?
I'm just trying to keep you entertained, you know, like.
And keep me entertained. You're coming in. You're coming here every 20 minutes. I'll try to get work done. You'll come here every 20 minutes, interrupting me, throwing pebbles and throwing barbs at me.
I'm not throwing anything at you. I'm throwing interesting questions that.
Those are barbs. Do you not know what barbs are?
No. Okay. Gatekeeper of knowledge.
Gatekeeper of knowledge, I am.
You're muttering to yourself.
I'll mutter whatever I want.
Okay.
It's okay. It is okay, and it should be okay.
I think. You know that those commercials, Mucinex. It has those like commercials.
I love those.
I actually I had a teacher that worked on those, like when they like redid them and made them like simpler, but. It kind of like when he was showing us commercials he worked on, and I was like, fuck, so I bought a bottle of Mucinex, and I've just been like spraying that up my nose every day. It's really like I can smell really good.
Because the Mucinex guy, he's scary, like the mucus creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
that was like the thing is like they had to make him. Everyone hated him. He was like weird. No one liked the Mucinex guy because they made him like kind of they turned him into like more of like a wife beater. Like he's wearing a wife beater and he's like kind of like. Hey, I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah, but it just
like,
kind of doesn't. It comes off as like he's a wife beater, not like he's a New Yorker.
I don't know. Well, like I think originally it was when he had like the stained shirt.
Yeah, that comes across like drunken, like alcoholic husband that's like throwing a beer bottle at his wife's head when she misbehaves.
I mean, like I think they were like trying to keep like the similar. I mean, he's not supposed to be a likable guy. They're killing him every commercial.
Yeah, I know, I get that, but I just think like. A domestic abuser's a little rough. What about the bears? What about the bears?
With the ones that like clean their butts?
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta be honest, I didn't realize how like, they used to, I don't know why I didn't think about it, but they used to like illustrate the commercials, like a lot of them, like Lucky Charms and stuff, and it's honestly a nicer vibe. Like,
yeah, they don't do that anymore.
I really miss that vibe, and like I feel like we have this thing where everything has to be 4K, everything has to be beautiful, in the sense of like it's clear, and it's crisp, and it's like I kind of like the grain a little bit. I mean, like I think like
a little grind.
Like the trailer for Beetlejuice 2 just came out, and like it doesn't look like bad. Like I'm really glad they didn't do like Beetlejuice Goes to New York or something. I mean, they could. I'd be really scared if they did that.
He's taking on the Big Apple.
But like, and I really like that they kept his like very cartoonish face makeup. Like he's literally just like stark white with like circles around his eyes, and like. I like that they kept that, but my problem is like it looks 4K and like perfect, and like I think it would have been a little better if they kept like the same like ratio and like camera quality that the original had, and like just like I don't know, I just think like the vibe of this movie, it part of it was the era that it came out in, and I think to make a sequel like how many years after, like it just feels like a different. It's the same thing happened with Hocus Pocus too, where like they tried making like, because Hocus Pocus is like kind of like a cult, not a cult classic, but it's like people like it. It's like nostalgic. It's not like necessarily like a great movie, but it's like very corny, and like, you know, they like painted like she like shocks what's his name, and like it's like lightning fingers, and like it's clearly like painted over, and it's like they didn't do that in the next one. The next one, it's like clearly like it's like super realistic lightning effects, and it's just like
people are like afraid to like do a retro look, I think now. Like Beetlejuice wasn't like really a look of the time either when Beetlejuice came out. It was just like, first of all, probably cheaper, but also like the visual style of that movie is just like campy, like cheesy effects, and like everything looks like bad green screen, but it looks like it's miniatures. It's cool. Like it works well.
Yeah, I think like I'm glad that puppets are being used more.
Yeah.
Now, like I think it's like we've done everything we like wanted to do with CGI. Now people are like, oh, we can be artistic again. Like, we don't have to do CGI for everything.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see, because that's usually done with lower budget stuff. I'd like to see that in some Hollywood film or something. Also, like I've been really watching movies a lot lately. I don't know about you, but like I've been probably
movie town lately.
I'm in a movie town. Like when I'm working for a while, or like I come home from work, because it's like if I'm gonna take like an hour break, like that's a movie, you know, like an hour.
I just don't like watching movies, frankly. It's just like too much of an investment. I don't know. Like I like movies. There are movies I like, but you gotta like really win my favor to be like, I'm watching your ass for an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, like I don't have my eyes glued to the screen. To be frank, I'm like usually like drawing here.
Oh, I'm getting a call. 1 second. Hello? Hi. I'm recording with Joe right now, actively. So I'm recording you. No, I'm just answering the call. I'm just answering the call. I'm just telling you I'm actively recording you. You being recorded.
Okay. So you saying that, like, should I just hang up then?
I don't know. Should you, Sophia?
No, I just want to tell you that the preface. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Anything I was gonna say anyway.
No, sorry.
Obviously you are. So
What?
You're fine.
Wait, say what?
Oh my god. You're trying.
Bye.
Yeah. So there's that.
I like how you.
Look how what?
What do you like? I don't know. Cat's got my tongue.
Cat's got his tongue, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy has a cat. And it's got his tongue.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, like, you're playing footage of trains in like a metro or like some other country, and it's making me realize how awful and disgusting our trains are.
People say that and they're like, oh, the MTA is so icky and so gross, but if you like, have you seen like footage of like maybe like 20, 30 years ago what the MTA looked like? Like the entire train from head to toe inside was like covered in like graffiti tags, and there's just like garbage everywhere.
Yeah, but like that doesn't, like, just because it was like a lot worse before doesn't mean it's like still good.
I know,
like,
but they're like
improved a
making
lot,
improvements actively.
That's true, but they're like also making like weird decisions like that. Like they have that F train that's one giant linked car, and it scares me a little, frankly. Like I don't know how that'll work, because like what if I need to leave? What if there's like a stinky car? Where do I go?
Keep walking.
But the whole train will be a stinky car.
How far do you think stink travels?
It could travel pretty far, Charlie. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to find out. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to know how this is gonna be.
I mean, I guess.
True that. Why you always looking that direction, Charlie?
Because if I'm not facing this direction, then I'm facing away from my microphone.
So have I been doing that this entire time?
No, your microphone's facing this way, so it's catching your voice, but mine isn't.
That works. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Stated another news thing was is this? I was gonna talk about the shower. I don't know if that's like an interesting topic. But
you can talk about the shower if you want, sure.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of just like a weird thing to state.
That we have a shower that was our drain was clogged. It's kind of not really exciting.
Yeah, no, I was like gonna say. Well, I was excited when I fixed it because I felt like the pipes were like making weird sounds, and I stopped it. I was like, oh, I did it. But no,
He felt really good about himself. Joe is the self-proclaimed handyman of our apartment.
I've never said that.
No, but actually you have, because we'll be sitting around and I'll say something and you'll get like hurt by it and you'll be like, I'm not gonna fix anything around here. And you'll go mumble and you'll wander off, and that's exactly what will happen.
It's not true.
And he's like, I'm the only guy who knows I can fix anything, which isn't true. You just like literally my desk is broken on a slant because your ass like felt the need to play handyman instantaneously.
That is not what happened.
Putting things together without the instructions.
That is not what happened.
You grabbed that piece and you started putting it together before it was time to put it together, and you broke it.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened. What happened then?
I don't even remember, but...
So that's not what happened, but you...
I didn't put your desk together. You put it together. I didn't have anything to do with it.
So you think I broke that piece?
I mean, I know I was involved, but like, I don't think it was like I was like, let me handle this. Let the man in the apartment handle it.
I didn't say you said that.
I grabbed the metal piece and I fucking bend it in half.
No.
Part
what
of the
happened
process.
was that I was building the desk, and you came over, and you didn't really say anything. You just started putting pieces together as you thought. You're like, oh, this goes together, because it was like the two X things, and you started screwing it in. You screwed it too hard, and the fucking end pieces of it snapped off, so it couldn't connect to anything. And you're like, I can glue it back together. It's like it's metal.
I didn't say I could glue it back together. I said I could fix it.
You don't remember anything, so I don't want to hear it. I want some pizza.
Okay.
Not from you.
How do you like Hawaiian pizza?
Do I like? Did I say that?
Do you?
No, I like it. It's okay.
I do too. Okay. And that's a white thing. It's a white stereotype.
That's a white stereotype?
Apparently.
I thought it was like a Hawaiian stereotype, if anything.
I don't think that they would do that in Hawaii.
Why is it called Hawaiian pizza?
I don't know. They probably just wanted to give it like a cool name.
Because it's pineapple and ham. And people in Hawaii love processed meats. And it's tropical, which is like pineapple, which is tropical.
Don't you feel so tropical when you're eating Hawaiian Papa John's pizza?
I do, yeah. Actually, I do a little bit, because it's kind of got like that like pig on a spit type of vibe to it. You know what I mean?
Pig on a spit?
You don't know what a spit is?
No.
It's like the thing that like spins like this over fire.
Oh yeah.
And it's got apple in its mouth.
Okay, wait. So, because they recently had a Papa John's promotion called the Scooperoni.
Ooh, can we get that tonight?
Maybe. But anyways, the Scooperoni for you non-Papa John eaters is it's a 14-inch pepperoni pizza for like $12 with pepperoni slices in the shape of a bowl.
It's a Roman style pepperoni pizza with the Roman beef pepperonis.
It's true.
Which is very good. Something I tend to quite like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. It's just like the thing is like I feel like shit after I eat it. Like it makes me feel wrong. Like I just did something.
You just did something.
Like I don't know. Like my body does not. It's the same thing when I eat like Wingstop.
Wingstop is just poison.
Like that hurts. It like it's not even like it's not like Taco Bell where like your body's like rejecting it and you're gonna poop it out. Like it just feels like I just filled my stomach with concrete.
Yeah, and you're never pooping that out.
Yeah, like it feels like it's locked. It's solid in there. It's not coming out.
No, you're absolutely right. Here, 1 second. I just want to check. Sure. We're officially at 30 minutes. Actually, it turns out.
That's crazy. We talked about nothing.
We talked about some things.
No.
Jesus Christ, this video is 37 gigabytes though. It's kind of a lot. Might turn down the recording size next time. Whoa, hey. So just a notification. Let's see what the danger is, guys. Bicycle taken at knife point.
That's great. Oh yeah, what about the person that slashed your brakes?
Yeah, I had a. So here's the thing. I had a bike, right? When I moved here, I brought it here, and I mean, I rode it like maybe twice, but summer ended, and I
rode
just.
it.
You rode it, yeah, that's true.
I felt so cool.
It was a good bike, and somebody came over and stole all the pegs off of it, except for one, which is fine. Like, those are easy to screw off, so I get that. But some sick fucking maniac came over, and I was looking at my bike one day. I'm like, something looks different, and I look at it. Some maniac came over and just all they did was like take like some scissors and snip the brakes off. Like, you didn't take anything. All you did was
like possibly like put you into a serious accident. Like,
yeah, maybe if I didn't notice it somehow.
And they wouldn't even see it. Like they wouldn't get the satisfaction from that.
Actually, yeah. Like, is my bike so ugly and so cringe that you need to kill me?
Do you think they got like a thrill from that? They're like, oh man, I could have potentially fucked this man up. Potentially.
They probably did.
And
you probably got a little teardrop paint on them. They probably already.
I think they got like a semi chub from that, like a little erection. Like they're like, never mind.
It was a really weird thing to say. I'm gonna be honest. I was just being real.
That's fine.
For the sake of being real.
We need to play more website games, frankly.
I mean, if you think so. I'm not really a website kind of. I'm not really.
What, Fusion Fall? Gotta play Fusion Fall. That game.
What was your like go-to website to play games on when you were a kid?
Fusion Fall, Cartoon Network. Fusion Fall. Play
This
it.
guy. I played on Mini Clip a lot. I was a big Mini Clip guy.
Okay, I did play Mini. I played Nitron too.
I didn't do that one.
Really? I think we played like a Nitron game once. What are you looking for?
Oh, never mind.
But I don't know, Nitron, because like all the Nitron games are 8-bit.
There's a lot of 8-bit games out there, man. I'm just not really gonna.
What's going on that TV?
I don't know. Something's playing. Something weird's playing on the screen now. It's very strange.
It's really weird.
But it's giving me a weird, like, changing light effect on the side of my face. I kind of fuck with that. Heavy. I fuck with that heavy.
This footage kind of looks like I'm trying to think of the vibe that this gives off right now. It's a little scary. Like I think we're.
Well, that's what I was going for, like a little lift, like kind of like from an awkward
like,
high angle, so it like
like
seems like you're like kind of looking down at us.
Looks like almost like security camera footage.
You gotta sit up a little more.
I'm sorry. I'm a slouch. I'm a big sloucher.
It's really bad.
I know.
It looks awful.
I'm like taller than you now. I was like the same level. Did it look bad?
I'm slouching over a whole bunch. When I sit up, that's how much
bad?
you're slouching. Because look how when I sit up, this is how it looks. Like, I still look taller.
Damn, what the fuck?
Well, the chair is a little taller.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I just.
Is that better? Does that make you feel more equal when I'm down here?
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't. Okay. Why do you have my Aruba shot glass?
Because I. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you.
Bermuda,
Come on down, my baby mama. I think that's how it goes. I think we should try and face forward.
Okay.
Because it's like we turn ourselves too much away. Like we should look at each other, but I think like we turn too much away and we like lose like our facial features completely.
Okay.
I've got a little thing here I want to talk about actually.
Oh.
Right here. You like that shot? So right here, what we have is my I don't know. Maybe we can make it a segment if you want. Little tape of the week, little video of the week. This isn't the tape. This is a DVD box set. Right here. Let me get that in there. Of Gilligan's Island season 3. Gilligan's Island is a favorite of mine. Starring Bob Denver as Gilligan.
I've never seen it.
I feel like I've tried to make you watch it and you're like,
It's black and white.
it's not black and white. It's literally you clearly didn't.
The first season is.
I don't have the first season, so I definitely didn't show you that. I only have the 3rd season, which is the best season. Gilligan's Island is like, I feel like maybe a little niche, but I don't know. I watched
niche. I don't think it's niche.
Nobody talks about Gilligan's Island anymore. I would love to make a little project on Gilligan's Island. This show's fire. It's from the 60s, so it's like maybe a little bit racist. The stories kind of follow like maybe like 3 different like archetypes, which is either like something washes up on the shore, somebody washes up on the shore, or like they're like under attack. And sometimes they'll just do an episode that's like nonsense. That's just like in a different place. But they have a lot of fun with it. They did an episode where like a director gets washed up on the island and they all want him to take them off the island to be actors so they can get off the island. And they put on a musical version of the like play Hamlet.
I asked to be or not to be. A rogue or peasant slave is what you see. A boy who loves his mother's knee. And so I asked to be or not to be.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Do not forget, stay out of debt. Think twice and take this good advice from me. Guard that old solvency. There's just one other thing you ought to do.
So the show is on a washed up island and there's no goblin sidekick?
Okay, here's the cast, right? You've got Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star who's Ginger, the professor who doesn't have a name, and Marianne. And that's it. There's 7 characters, and they're fire, all of them. They're all white, but you know, it's like Alf. Think of it like Alf.
Also, I've never seen Alf.
That's crazy. I watched this shit. I didn't have cable when I was younger, so I watched this shit like over and over and over again. So a lot of these memories, these episodes are like memorized. The first episode of season 3, I've probably watched 1,000,000 times. It's the one where a vampire bat flies out of a cave and he bites Gilligan on the neck, and he gets really anxious about turning into a vampire. And so because he's so anxious about turning into a vampire, he starts sleepwalking, and he like takes his blanket over him and he walks over and he's like, he sneaks into the Mrs. Howell, they're like the rich people's house, and he like goes to like bite her neck, and she like screams, and Mr. Howell comes over, he's like, you could have damaged her pearls on her neck, and he's like doesn't give a fuck about his wife, and it's awesome. Definitely a must watch, Gilligan's Island, I will say.
There's like a weird moral to the story, though.
There's no moral to the story. And then eventually he locks himself in a cave, like chains himself up because he thinks he's going to turn into a vampire and kill his friends. And he has like a weird dream where like there'll be like a dream sequence where it's like all of the characters on the island are playing like characters in it. And it was like one where like he was Dracula, and it's really well done.
I mean, that's cool. That like, I gotta be honest, so turning to a vampire, like, why is he scared of that? That'd be awesome.
Did you suck your friends?
You'd suck your friends?
I mean, would you rather starve?
Speaking of sucking your friends, reminds me, when I was at Universal Studios. What?
Nothing.
What did?
No, it's fine.
No, what?
No, keep talking about sucking your friends. So you got sucked at Universal Studios?
Well, no, I was walking Universal Studios, and there was the guy dressed up as Dracula, you know? And then he walks up to me, and, like, full on, like, cups his hand on my crotch, and, like, by accident.
How do you accidentally full on cup your hand on the
I don't know.
crotch?
I think it's because, like, his hand, like, down, like, casually was, like, it just happened to be the same level as my crotch. But we basically, like, crossed paths. And just, for a second, like, he, like, got a hold.
Did he say anything?
No.
Did he run away? Did he seem scared?
He just kept going. And I, like, stopped in place. I was like, what the fuck? And then, like, because I was there with my cousins, and they saw it, and they were like...
He was a character?
Yeah, he was Dracula.
So you got groped by Dracula. Off for a second, have a private conversation.
Why does it look like
I put it in Night Shot Plus mode, so now we're in Night Shot Plus mode now.
What's plus mode?
Night Shot Plus mode, like night vision. It's like night vision
Okay.
So now you can talk about Twilight. Now that it's Twilight.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What are you, Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Team Jacob.
Thank you. Team Jacob.
I mean, I don't really like. I'm not like a big Twilight guy, but if I had to pick, I would definitely pick to be Team Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Edward's like he's like a little emo boy.
He's kind of like he's like fucking with Bella like a lot. Like he literally is like.
Yeah, he is.
Well, actually, they don't.
What?
No, because he's a traditionalist. You didn't know that?
I mean, I don't really never paid attention to it. He's a traditionalist.
Yeah, well, because he was born. I mean, he's like 117, so he's like he believes in like chivalry and such.
So is he a pedophile? Is she over 18?
No, she's 16 in the first one.
So he's
no,
a
she's 7. She's 6.
So he's a pedophile?
I mean, I don't know. So that's like the thing with Twilight. It's all like a little weird. Like Jacob, like in the last. Well, this is a spoiler alert. In the last one, he
It's a little late for a spoiler warning for Twilight.
Why?
I mean, it came out like what, like?
Well, I don't know. Some people have never seen it. You haven't seen it.
I don't care. I mean, if like,
Well, like I'm just saying, like, what if? I mean, my dad's watching this. He I don't know if he saw it. He might want to watch
he
it.
wants to watch Twilight.
He might. I don't know. He watches everything I tell him. He watches the things I tell him to watch, and he loves them, and he laughs at them. And he's like, Joseph, you have a great taste, and I'm like, I know.
I definitely know that doesn't happen, but whatever. You can make up whatever you want.
But yeah, he like what's the word? He imprints on Bella's unborn daughter.
What does that mean?
Like she gets pregnant and then gives birth to the baby, and he's imprinted on the baby.
Who got her pregnant?
Edward.
I thought he.
They get married.
And then he gets her pregnant?
Yeah, and his vampire semen makes her like pregnancy like a lot faster.
Vampire semen?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking a lot about fucking vampires in this episode. We should probably name it Vampire Semen. If I were to. That's probably what I'll name it.
What, like sea men? Because then like Gilligan's Island. Yeah.
That was. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I got chills a little bit.
I got chills too. Man, I don't know. I just love Gilligan's Island so much.
That's fine. You can love. I like Spy Kids. You know, I can't. If I.
Well, everyone likes Spy Kids.
Yeah, but I watch it a lot.
I mean, you're not. What I'm saying is you're not really special.
I'm just saying, like, I would consider myself a spy head.
I mean, who wouldn't consider themselves a spy head?
That's true. Oh, you know, we talked about this in a now deleted episode, but we should talk about the Spy Kids McDonald's toys. That's interesting.
Tell me about it. Talk to me about it. And we're back. So let's see these toys.
Whoa, I never saw these posters. Whoa! That's cool.
I like that, yeah.
They look so cool.
Spy Kids Division inspected.
The Sturbook, Charlie, you should get me this for my birthday.
I'm not
Whoa, look how whoa, this is cool.
That's actually, I would hang that on my wall.
We gotta take. I always thought that these outfits look so cool. Like I love like the like texture on the arms. You know.
I mean, I'm not really that into leathers personally.
I'm not either. It's a rare thing.
So
wait, for Halloween.
Were you showing me something?
Oh, sorry, I got like off topic. But for Halloween, can we be Floop and Minion?
Like, are you gonna make that?
Yeah.
You're gonna make that.
I'll make that. I can make that.
Okay, then sure.
But can I be Floop?
So I have to wear that?
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to make it.
Okay.
So Drake's in the news recently.
I didn't show you the toys yet.
You're taking a long.
I'm sorry, I got off topic. I was seeing cool posters and all that. Anyways, so these are them. They look nothing like. I really want to know the backstory to this toy. Like, I would watch a full like documentary on this.
Full documentary.
Yes,
on this?
because it's like this looks nothing like them. Like
they're computer generated characters in the thing. They were just trying to make them, I think, look like wacky and weird.
But there's like some things that I'm like, this just wasn't in the movie. Like, what is that? That's not in the movie.
I think maybe it's one of the big costumes they put on.
But then what is that?
That's the bike.
She never has a bike.
Okay, but it's just like a McDonald's toy.
I don't know. And then Carmen doesn't have that weird hand thing. Like, look at this. It's in normal hands.
I mean, like, did they have to be exactly accurate to McDonald's?
It's like, I'm just wondering. It's like
Here's a McDonald's toy right here. Let's get him in frame here.
I didn't. That looks really good for a McDonald's toy.
It might be a Burger King toy. Actually.
That's like really.
Let me turn off Night Shot Plus mode. See that right there? It's that motherfucker from Robots.
But anyways, I'm just wondering because I feel like they must have made these before the movie was like done.
I mean, probably. They made the Harry Potter Lego toys before the movies came out, and so there's a lot of like really odd inconsistencies. For some reason, Snape has glow-in-the-dark skin in all the original sets.
Really?
Yeah. Got Blake's. Yeah. For some reason, he's got glow. In this character, this ghost over here, it's Peeves.
Oh, but Pete isn't in the movie.
Yeah, they cut Peeves out of the movie.
That's really interesting.
So it was like based on like early concept art and scripts from the movie.
I wish they had Peeves in the movie.
Well, they cast and had a guy for Peeves, I think, and then they just cut him out.
Also, like one thing about the Harry Potter movies, like why they got like the ghost just really like fell off after the second movie.
Were they even? I mean, I read the books, but I don't even remember the ghost being that much in it.
Oh, they're in like all the time. They're like I remember. I think it might be like the third movie or something, but like they literally no, I think it was the fourth movie. Not movie, book. But they go to a death party with nearly headless Nick.
That one just got so much shit cut out of it, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just like I don't know. I always liked the ghosts. I thought they were cool, and like there was a lot of lore to them. And I don't know. It was like a cool thing to have. That they lost.
I want to reread Harry Potter. I might, when my sister goes back to Ohio, I might see if she will grab me the Harry Potter books.
Fair enough. Toadie's inside. Can I get Toadie?
Hang on.
I want to get Toadie.
You're gonna have to walk all the way over here. Past my room.
Can I have her?
No.
What?
I won't.
Okay.
Are you gonna hold her on that little chair there?
I can hold. I got big thighs.
This is Tozy. She's my cat.
She's. I wouldn't call her a cat, frankly.
She's my groundhog.
Yeah, she gives more groundhog vibes, or like raccoon vibes, you know.
Tozy, look, Tozy, look at the camera. Tozy, look at the camera.
I still can't. I really wish you had baby Tozy videos.
They're out there somewhere.
I want to know what this cat looked like as a kitten. Frankly, I really want to know because I can't imagine her being like an obese kitten.
I don't think she was obese as a kitten. She just like as she became like adolescent, she started putting on.
Fair enough.
I think she was just a regular kitten.
Sorry, I got a text. Oh, my dad called. Should I call him back?
Would you do a voicemail?
Yeah,
Let's listen.
he always leaves me voicemails.
Hey, buddy. Just calling. I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day. Love you, bye.
What a nice guy.
He's nice. I feel like I should call him now.
I mean, if you want. I mean, how long we could be done, even?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe he wants to say something, like, to himself in the future. When he watches
I mean, okay, if you want to do that. It's kind of...
Hey, Joseph.
Hey, you're on speaker with me and Charlie. We're recording something right now.
What'd you make it?
I don't really know. We've been talking a lot about vampire and semen.
What? No.
That was that dude from Japan. Hey, Charlie.
Hello. How's it going?
I was wearing my... So I met this dude from Japan. He's a civil maker from Force Indulgent. And he's from Japan. So guess what my shirt I wore?
Don't tell me.
Come on, man. You know it.
Yeah, you wear your Attack on Titan shirt.
I totally wore my Attack on Titan. He loved it. Loves the show. And he read the shirt for me. So.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
That's so cool.
You think that's crazy? Well, I told him my whole family wants to go. We'll bring Charlie, too.
There you go. Go to Japan. Would you go to Japan, Charlie?
Yeah, I'd go to Japan.
Cool.
Tozy.
Go to Japan. I want to go. He's like, yes, you go to Japan. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Valid. Want to say hi to Tozy?
I didn't realize you didn't take the big Panasonic video camera. I saw it.
Yeah, because it wasn't working. I mean, the other one's working fine.
Oh, you know I found a remote for it? For that camera?
That's cool.
It has a remote.
That's really cool.
The Canon one. Not the Sony. I got the Canon has a remote.
Yeah, that's the Canon, right?
Not that one, but that one. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Are you driving?
Yeah, why? No, I have the hands-free thing on it.
That's illegal, Dad.
No, it's through the car.
You can't.
I'm not holding a
You can't talk on the phone and drive, Dad. That they passed a law in Massachusetts that you can't do that.
That's not true. My car does it. I'm not doing it. My car's doing it.
Dad, I don't want to.
No,
I don't.
It's called the hands-free. I am not holding.
I don't want to. I don't want to be held liable when you get
Let
arrested.
me ask you a question. If I was driving and talking to myself, would I be in trouble?
I don't. Maybe. I think people would be scared if you were driving. If you were driving around if you were driving around talking to yourself, I think people would be scared.
Well, I'm driving around and I'm talking to myself, and you just happen to be on my phone.
I know. I know. I'm just like, you use me as like a means to talk sometimes, but it's okay.
No, I put the phone to my face when I'm talking to myself, so people think I'm not crazy.
It's great, Dad.
No, they don't think I'm crazy. They don't know.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know he's crazy.
No.
Okay. That's cool, Dad.
Well, I don't want to interrupt your show and get rid of the vibe, but...
No, it's okay. I think it was great.
So, also, did you use my idea yet?
No.
Charlie, what do you think of my suggestion?
Joe explained it to me in like a really brief and odd way, and I didn't really understand it.
I didn't really understand it when he explained it to me. That like you feed tuna mayonnaise, so then...
Or you catch them. That way, when you catch them, you have tuna salad already. You don't have to mix the mayo in. It's already in there.
Is that all you put in your tuna? Is that all you put in your tuna salad though? You just put and also like that's implying that they mashed up the fish guts. Like I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they
It could be.
You're gonna put salt and pepper. What else you put on tuna fish?
put like some scallions, a little bit of onion. Some,
I like to put, if I was gonna have a
pickles.
tuna fish sandwich, I would put relish in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
have a cheap day.
relish.
Do enough, man.
Relish would be good.
Relish?
Onion powder, garlic
Why
powder.
don't you put jelly in there? Put some jelly in
Jelly
there.
and these are all when you get a tuna sandwich at a restaurant, like this is all the shit they're putting in it, Dad. I mean, sorry.
Why don't you get some
Pardon.
mustard? Put some mustard in there too. That would be good.
I put honey mustard on it. That would probably be a little good. I'd probably eat
Honey
that.
mustard and tuna?
Yeah, you know.
That's messed up.
Why don't you go get some liver? Make some liver and with the tuna and get your vitamins going.
Some lip. You're the one talking about feeding tuna mayonnaise and then like grinding them to a pulp and then calling that tuna. Like I think it's like I think we're on two sides of a horseshoe right now.
Okay.
Well, this is a great conversation, Dad.
Listen, I just want you to know that I'm right all the time, and you're wrong.
Okay, thank you, Dad.
That's actually true. Joey is wrong most of the time, I would say.
That's not true.
You guys have fun with your show.
Okay, we will.
I want to guess the parents. Am I on the show now?
I mean, you can be if you want.
Isn't that
Well,
crazy?
You just missed all my good material.
Have you ever noticed that before?
No, what is that?
That's your iPhone is taking pictures of you.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's for the Face ID. But when you turn your phone on, it's taking
That's
like
scary.
Isn't that? But you can only see it on camera.
Yeah, sorry, Dad. That was really okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want us to use you, we can. I don't know. Hello?
Yes. Well, now I'm a big hit in Japan.
You are.
Yeah, no, he was tweeting while we were talking, and people, like all these people were responding. I'm like a big star in Japan.
You hear that? My dad's a star.
That's wonderful.
Okay, I'm gonna go, Dad, but
So I want to be Attack on Titan in Japan. I want to be a Titan with my face on it. Oh, you did that already.
I did do that.
You put his face on a Titan?
I made a drawing of my dad as a Titan for his
That's
birthday.
awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. I gotta find that. I love it. I want to get that.
He made his like
That's gonna be
profile
my-
picture for a while. It's just like an awful drawing of him. I mean, I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go though, but I'll talk to you later, Dad.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, wanna see that photo of him?
What photo of him? Oh, the Attack on Titan one? Yeah, and send it to me. We can put it up. Put it up right. We're gonna put it up right here.
Okay.
Photo of Attack on Titan. But I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so this is my guess. This is the part we're gonna put it up right here. This is my reaction. I'm guessing what I think is gonna my reaction to be. What the?
That's what your reaction would be?
Wow!
It's a weird reaction.
Holy wow!
Yeah, it's like a year
Look at that! Do you see that right there? What do you think of that?
It's really like, I feel like you're like overacting. I wish I bought this shirt, but it's gone now. I can never get it.
Isn't that the shirt you have on right now?
No, it's a different shirt.
Yeah, all your shirts are the same.
All my shirts look the same? You take that back. No. You actually think that? You think all my shirts look the same?
Yeah. Yeah, well, when you cut, you bleed. That's what I heard.
That's true. You're overusing my statement, but you know, it's true.
You didn't come up with that.
Did I ever show you this picture of me and my dad? That's I do like that.
Still haven't found the Attack on Titan picture.
It's deep in there, I'm telling you. Oh, I found it. It's,
Hey, showed you. Oh my god, Joe, that's a little mean. Honestly. So that was my genuine reaction to the real thing. All right, well, I think that's all. I think that's really all I had to say.
yeah.
And I don't really care what you have to say, so
Yeah.
I think we should just end it here.
Okay. Can we have like a star filter at the end of this?
Like Steven Universe?
No. I was thinking more like.
I'm gonna have a Steven Universe star closing on your face.
Okay.
Right here.
You put your hand over this. You can't really do it now.
Okay, put the star over it right now.